Hey, hey, it's Jose here to slay whistle. So today I'm here like really quick to talk about the SRS, sex reassignment surgery, or GRS, gender reassignment surgery, and how to go about it if you have insurance and the place that you're going to does not accept insurance and they're pretty much out of network, because your network is the people that accept it from your insurance companies and things like that, blah blah blah. They work together. So I'm going through the same process basically, and my insurance covers trans care, but it does not cover it for the place that I went and had my consultation, which was Kathy Rumer in Ardmore, PA. So I had my consultation, and after the consultation, I had to get in touch with my insurance company because they didn't take insurance. So they'll give you, a packet to tell you what to do with the insurance company and things like that. So what I had to do was I got in touch with my insurance company and had somebody direct me to somebody that it was trans specialist. And after I got in touch with them, they told me about something. It's called the exception benefit. Basically what it is I think benefit agreement, something like that. Basically what it is it's a one-time shot, one-time deal, one patient. Basically they come to an agreement about, who's going to pay what and things of that nature. And that's between the surgeon's office and your insurance company. They have to come to some kind of agreement to see what you're going to be paying out of pocket and how much they will cover. Okay? So once you have let those things be known to your insurance company will let you know that things need to be faxed over to them as far as your letters for SRS or GRS. For some insurance companies, they require that you have 2 letters from therapists saying basically like, this is current, this is not a test, this is not because of depression, this is not like, they want to make sure that you are sure about doing this because it's a really big step. They want to make sure that you're like sure about it. So what they'll do is they need 2 letters. One is from like your regular therapist, even if they're not PhD. The second one has to be from somebody that has a PhD. And once you have those 2 letters, basically that's like getting your train started. Once your train is started, now you have to go and find out how much you're going to be paying. So you'll get in contact. And another thing I'm just going to reiterate to y'all and let y'all know is like, stay on top of them. If you do not stay on top of your insurance company and you don't stay on top of the surgeons and things like that, who really cares? It's your procedure. It's something that you want and you're not trying to pay full price for. So who's going to be really taking it serious? You have to stay on top of it. Like, it's going to get aggy. It's going to be to the point where it's like, damn, nobody's answering the phone. I can't get in touch with nobody. Make it work. You have to get emails, get fax numbers, try to get the office numbers and different people in the office, different extensions. Do what you have to do to make sure that it works. That make sure that you have all the needs of communication and they're open. You have to make sure of that because if not, it's going to fall through. So as far as having your communication open and getting in touch with people, you have to do the same thing with your insurance company. When you talk to somebody at your insurance company, make sure that you let them know that, can I get your, like, let them know, I want your direct number. Because if they specialize in, the treatments and things that you need and just dealing with your kind of case in particular, you need to make sure you get their number directly so that you can always get in contact with that person and let them handle your case, period. Because if you keep calling back and then getting sent over there and they send you to different people all the time, everything is going to be willy-nilly. It's going to be all over the place. It's not going to be, everything's not going to be in order. So you want to make sure that you get one person that you can agree with and you like and you feel like that person is trying to help you, and you rock with them. You get their number and you rock with them. I'm sorry. I have to breathe, apparently. So, yeah, so you do that. You make sure that you keep up with everything because, like I said, this is your procedure. This is something that you want. This is something you're not trying to pay top dollar for. This is something that you're trying to, have your insurance help you out with. Nobody wants to come out of pocket with $20,000 to $30,000. They don't. So you got to make sure that you are on top of getting that free money, like that help, basically that welfare, that financial aid, if you will. You have to make sure you stay on top of it, because if you don't stay on top of it, you won't be getting it. And once all of that is done, once you have your 2 letters, and they have the letter of agreement basically going on, and you pick your surgeon and things like that, if you have a down payment that is mandatory, so say that your insurance covers the procedure, and the office tells you, hey, we have a mandatory $1,000 that you just have to put down, and if your insurance covers everything, then they should reimburse you. So if that happens, then you would need to go and get a Care credit card. It's called carecredit.com. Go on there and apply for their credit card. All you have to do is, when they ask you the amount of the procedure, you put how much your down payment is going to be. So you will put $1,000, for example, $1,000. You'll put that on there. Your credit can be screwed up, it can be fucked up, whatever the case may be. You put that $1,000 on there, you submit all your things, you get approved. Just like that. That $1,000 you can take and you'll call your surgeon and give them their account number, because you have to wait for the card to come in the mail. But if you don't have the card yet, you can still give them the account number that they give you online. And what you'll do is you'll give that to them over the phone at the surgeon's office. They'll key everything in and do what they need to do, and boom, down payment is paid for. Once your down payment is paid for, now you can set schedule a surgery date. Once you schedule your surgery date, then they'll send you all kinds of things like, hey, this is how you prep for surgery. This is how long it's going to be before. This is how long you have to be off of hormones. Blah, 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 blah. They give you the whole spiel, and they make sure that you are prepped, and you make sure. Like, one thing I'm gonna say to y'all is, follow what you're supposed to follow. You need to be disciplined. You have to be, because these people aren't giving you these stipulations for nothing. They're not doing that for nothing. They're doing it because it's going to help you heal. It's going to help you prep. It's going to help you through your surgery and things like that. You have to make sure you do what they're asking to you to do. These are professionals. Laziness is not acceptable, and then people get upset because things don't turn out the way they do. They get infections, things, start to mutilate looking like some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle kind of shit, like stuff like that. If you want that, don't follow the rules. That's what I'm just saying. Make sure you do what they're asking you to do and be on top of it, because this is a serious thing. It's big. It's nothing you want to play with. Yes, they have revision surgeries and things like that, but who wants to go back and have another surgery on the same thing that they had? Maybe let's do one-hitter quitters. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you're on top of everything. Make sure you are, crossing your T's, dotting your I's, or vice versa, whichever you prefer. But make sure your shit is getting done. Because if not, sorry to tell you. So after you schedule your appointment, and after they send you all of your things, you will have to get a letter from your primary care doctor. Basically, it's a physical. You need a physical, basically. Get a physical, and they hand you that. They send you prescriptions in the mail. They want you to start taking these certain vitamins. It's a whole bunch of crap that you have to do to prep for this. And you have to take, like, laxatives, and you basically clean yourself out and all that. So when they get in there, they have as much open space as they can to do what they need to do. Follow those rules, and I'm trying to tell you, you will be on point. Now, I'm not going to say everybody's case is going to be exactly the same way that I'm explaining it. This is what happened to me, and I'm giving you my experience, and I'm giving you what happened with me. I did all of those things that I just explained. I stayed on top of them. I had my surgery date picked, or whatever the case may be. They sent me certain things. They're going to send me stuff in the mail. They call me, blah, 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 blah. My story, but in a general factor, which means it can be for you too. You may have to come out of pocket. Who knows what the case may be, but I'm giving you the insight on how it is. And I have Blue Cross Blue Shield, and it's a pretty good insurance with my job. I work at Amazon as of now, and it's a pretty good insurance, and they're covering all of it. So I didn't have to come out of pocket. I don't I didn't have to spend anything. I just had to get the care credit card thing to put the down payment because I didn't have it, and that's something that I would have to get in touch with my insurance company for and just do a whole bunch of crap. And that would have to get done way before I even got to pick my date. So I just got the credit card and paid the $1,000, and I'm going to call my insurance so they can give me my money back. Because it's, hello, who got $1,000 to be kicking out? I'm going to give them my money back, and I'm going to get my money back and pay the credit card off and cancel it. Because I'm not going to sit there with a credit card for something I don't even need. Thank you, no thank you. But yeah, all I'm doing is trying to give you guys some insight on how I went about my process. I'm not going, like I said, I'm not going to say that yours is going to be exactly the same, but you'll have an idea with this video of where you're going to next and how you're going to move next, or maybe what will be the next step. Make sure you stay on top of them. Make sure that you are paying attention to things that's happening around you. Make sure that you're asking questions. Questions are the way. Like, there's no way. And being inquisitive does not make you stupid because you're asking. It makes you stupid when you don't ask and you don't know. Ask questions. Find things out, because when you find them out, you'll know. So I read online, I had some reviews for the place that I'm going to, and they were just like, they said that everything was covered and stuff like that, and I got it, and they told me I had to pay right out of pocket right then and there. And I'm like, oh, well, who gonna have that kind of money? You know what I'm saying? So the first thing I did when I got on the phone was, what's the problem? Like, are y'all gonna be charging me later on? Like, I found out because I wanted to know. Do your research. Make sure y'all looking stuff up. Check for everything. And, I mean, okay, as far as reviews go, you have to think about this, too. Who's going to post a review about something when they had a good experience? Unless it was over drastically fantastical, whatever. Who's going to really say, hey, I had a great time at Fridays this weekend. Love the service. Like, who's going to go and do that? When you have a good time, you just appreciate it and you come back. That's pretty much your review. But when stuff goes wrong and terribly wrong, or it's big, like, dramatic errors or whatever the case may be, you want to write about it. You want to tell everybody so people can not go to this place and not be around it. So, you know, when you look for reviews, you see mostly negative stuff. So I'm not going to say don't take them into consideration. What I'm going to say is don't base your decision off of reviews, because angry people talk more. Right? Okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to cut this video short. It is coming a little lengthy and a little wordy, whatever the case may be. But I just want y'all guys to be to be up to date. I want y'all to understand where all this is going. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all turn your notifications on for me. Subscribe, share, comment, say some stuff down below. If you got any more questions about SRS or GRS, let me know. And I will kindly update you, and I will kindly give you some information that I do have, or some insight that I do have. You guys can either comment below, but if you're not comfortable with, you know, your situation, or, you know, whatever you want to talk about, you can email me. I'm going to put my email down below. It's JhozaeStarr. You'll know how to spell my name soon. At gmail.com. And we'll kind of go from there. So, thank you. I love y'all. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all that good chat. Bye.